I am recording.
I thought you were recording a second ago.
Yeah, we had to stop because someone had to relieve themselves in a way they do not find acceptable to be kept on camera. I didn't say the words.
Are we all in?
We're all in. We're all ready.
We must be getting together for a special occasion because I've got loads of alcohol in front of me. What's going on?
It's your birthday. No.
What?
Nothing. You mean that I brought all this booze for nothing?
No. What is it, Tom? What is it, Tom?
National Cocktail Day.
Yay!
Perfect excuse to get pissed.
Yes, not that we need an excuse.
No.
So I guess if you're following us, you're going to need one of these.
Not one of these.
Or one of those. If you've got one of them, anything will do, won't it? Shall I start with my one? I've got a one of my daughter's favourite, a Porn Star martini. So, where are you, Thomas? I'm going to start with a shaker. Bit of ice, which is where all the drinks start. You ever seen these? Lexi, you've hollowed out a few of these in your time. What are these?
These are passion fruit.
Yeah. So we're gonna get the, what do you call that? The seed?
The seeds,
Seed of a passion fruit. The whole seed from a passion fruit. So the two halves, in it goes.
You can't see what Tom's doing.
Very, very slimy and alien-like. I can't see what Tom's doing now. I can see him over there. He's taking a shot at something. Yeah. So then, vodka. I'll give you the measurements. The seed of one passion fruit, 60 ml of vodka. And this is I believe this is a 20 ml shot. Yeah. 20 ml shot. See, you can tell I'm not a bartender. What was that note that came up then? 60 ml. That's 3 of these big then.
How many are you making, Stephen?
I'm going to do two nice ones for the for my daughter, my wife.
The ladies in his life.
Ideally, you want vanilla vodka, but who buys vanilla vodka? We just drink pure vodka. So I've got a bit of vanilla essence. Yeah,
Oh.
Tom buys vanilla vodka. Or Alex, you made some lovely vanilla vodka. Oh, Tonka bean vodka, wasn't it? So you get that vanilla vodka flavor. Just a bit of vanilla essence or vanilla extract is better, actually. Passoa, and what's this one, Tom? What is it?
Passoa's passion fruit liqueur.
Yeah, passion fruit liqueur. We want 30 mils of that one.
Is that widely available?
Supermarkets sell it.
Okay.
Yeah, so that's a passion fruit liqueur. That's obviously going to form the, and I've got this nifty little stuff. If you make a lot of cocktails, or you find yourself juicing a lot of limes, it's some lime juice ready to go. A tablespoon of that. Why it doesn't say 15 mils, I don't know. That's just the way it is. And I made some sugar syrup. Alex, talk them through how you make sugar syrup. Well, I just get this in there.
Sugar syrup, mixture of sugar and water, half and half usually. Sometimes it's a quarter sugar syrup, so 50 mils of sugar to 125 of water, or 50-50. Just heat it up. I've just done it myself, right here in a pan. It's cooling now.
Gets into a syrup, doesn't it? Which is why it's called sugar syrup. So in there, just to recap, these seeds of a passion fruit, 60 mils of vanilla vodka, or vodka with some vanilla essence extract, 30 mils of Passoa, a tablespoon of sugar syrup, a tablespoon of lime juice, the ice, lid on, and then we're going to go through the magic bin now. I can hear already it needs a bit more ice, because it's not making that sexy noise. Okay, then take your strainer.
We've got all the tools, hasn't it? All the tools.
All the gear.
No one.
This is enough for 2, okay? the only thing is you can't see the glasses here, so I'm going to pop this down a bit. Yeah. Mix that between the two. Sex is an important ingredient. Things.
Prosecco!
It's not your
Yay!
favorite drink, I know, but it contains one of your favorite ingredients, bubbles.
Yay!
And then you top that up. And you'll see it starts to foam on top. And then 2 more passion fruits that I prepared earlier in half. Pop them on top.
Nice.
And there's your finished cocktail.
I'll say cheers to that.
Mm.
Cheers.
Oh, that was good.
It's a bit boozy for midweek.
I'd like one of those.
I'd just like to point out that we are recording this in advance and it's actually St. Patrick's Day. Therefore, midweek goes straight out the bloody window.
No, they never. No, they never no more. They play the Royal Rover. Yes, ma'am. Can I help you? Pint of Guinness?
Tom, can you use anything instead of Passoa?
Passoa, I mean, to
Yeah,
be fair,
please.
like the fact that Stephen used like passion fruit seeds, I mean, that's going to give you that natural passion fruit flavour. So, I mean, when I first started making them, I'd never used Passoa. So I never used it. I always just use vanilla vodka, the sugar syrup, and passion fruit puree is what I've used before. But no, I mean, Passoa, I mean, you could do so many different versions of that drink as well. I mean, Midori is a great liqueur, melon liqueur.
Nice.
So if you were to put some Midori in and then some melon, you'd have like a melon martini. So I mean,
that's a good idea.
So many variations on what you could do with it. But I mean, it's such a great drink, isn't it? And then the fact it's super cold, that prosecco that goes in there as well. Sometimes people serve a little shot of it on the side, and you can pop it in yourself. I mean, it probably is the most fashionable cocktail at the moment. And yeah, I mean,
It's a proper girly drink, isn't it?
it is, isn't it? I mean, I quite like it as well, but
Well, you are quite girly.
No, I'm not. Just I put a bandana on for cocktail day. No, great recipe, Stephen.
Yeah, it looks lovely.
It's not, it's not my type of cocktail. You know me. I like them strong and sour. But it's close. It's quite boozy. It will knock you out, but it just takes you from behind. So ideal for youngsters who think, oh, this is lovely and fruity, but watch out, it's got a kick. Tom, Mark!
No, it's fine. Sorry,
Hallelujah.
Anyway, cheers, guys. Look
Yes.
at Tom, what are you drinking? A right mix.
You told me I had to get jolly on camera. Therefore,
You did.
I shall be pissing jolly by the end of this recording.
Oh yeah, I had a few before I came on. So what are we into next? It must be one of you.
Well, mine's quite like I could do one of my drinks now. I mean, the drink that we're all going to share together, I think we should probably leave a little bit later on because it's sit quite heavy on the belly. But I could make you a dark and stormy.
Do
it.
Yes, please. This is right up my street.
Just going to grab some ice. Bear with. So a dark and stormy is one of my favourite drinks. And it's actually a very, very simple drink. So it consists of 2 things, or 3 things, including your garnish and ice. So it's a layered cocktail. So it has this quite cool effect. And it is basically ginger beer or ginger ale, depending how spicy you like things, and dark rum. So to start with, what you want to do is, just because it's for me, I'm going to use my hands. I'm going to put quite a bit of ice in a glass. Quite a lot of ice. I mean, one of the tricks of cocktails is the fact that they are so boozy. The reason that cocktails are served so cold is because the coldness sort of like numbs that alcohol down. So things like a Long Island iced tea and a lot of stirred cocktails, they're generally higher on the alcohol level because they've got such a concoction of different spirits in them. So if you were to drink it not really cold, it would be too much for your palate. A bit like Lexi, like when you make ice creams or sorbets, you almost take it that little bit sweeter than what you want it, because you know when it's frozen down, you lose some of that flavour. Cocktails, you work in the opposite way. You're going higher on flavour, knowing that you're going to chill it down a bit, so it makes it more palatable. So there's that there. So there's some ice in the glass here.
It sounds like a deadly cocktail.
Yeah, already.
Oh, we're right. So I put some lime in my drink.
Stephen, have you had a dark and stormy before?
I have, yeah, many nights. Dark and stormy night. You know, I live in Wales. It's like that all the time here.
Yes, 24/7.
So we're going to fill. So this is a slightly different way of making a cocktail as well, because most, well, not cocktail, but most drinks that you get from the bar, people, they do a measure of alcohol, boom, and then they fill it up with whatever your mixer is. So if you have a rum and coke, bit of rum, top it up with coke. This one, you do the other way around. So we're going to fill our glass up here.
What's that? You're filling up with?
This is ginger ale that I'm using.
Okay.
I'm going to go up to this point. This is where this isn't going to work, and I'm going to look like a right twat. But I already look like an idiot anyway.
So I was just going to say, Tom, that's not in doubt. Not the failure. I mean, the fact that you're going to look like a twat.
So we can see. I mean, this is so simple. I mean, that is ginger ale, ginger beer, a bit of lime in there, and then if this works, it should.
So this is what, a spiced rum?
This is a spiced rum, yeah. So this should sit quite heavy on top. I'm going to put a bit in there because I like it.
Oh, it's working.
So if I hold that up to the camera there, you see how layered that is? How pretty that is?
Yes.
So you've got this really crystal clear bottom. So that could be your ginger ale or your ginger beer. And then sitting on top of that, you got rum. Now, if you're hardcore, you just drink that as it is. And basically, you get all the rum in 2 gulpfuls, and then you're using the ginger beer afterwards to sort of soak yourself out. What most people do at this point is you have a straw or something, and you give it a little stir. And that is just, I mean, it's just a beautiful drink. I mean, it's not, you could argue it's not a cocktail, it's not shaken, it's not balancing lots of flavours, it's just simplicity. It's very, very tasty, and I'm going to sit here and enjoy this. Will you two?
Would you squeeze the lime? Would you squeeze the lime in at all, or just have it? It's just literally the lime's refreshing rather than.
Yeah. So I mean, yeah, you could put a squeeze of lime in. You could put some lime syrup in. So like a lot of ginger beers these days. I mean, people quite often buy. I don't know. I don't want to name brands, but ginger beers tend to be quite sweet. Traditional ginger beer was not sweet. It's almost like a soda water with that really fiery quick kick. So if you're going to use a ginger beer like that, then you'd probably want to put a bit of sugar syrup in or something just to balance that flavour. But yeah, I mean, you could put some mint leaves in there. You could, whatever you want, really. I mean, but I mean, ginger ale is quite a sweet drink, so I'm not going to put any sugar syrup in there. I mean, he's drinking Prosecco now because my nose doesn't actually fit in one of those glasses, so I can't drink out of those glasses.
No,
no, there's mine. Look,
can you just demonstrate to people that have big noses how they? Yeah, that's it. I actually just have to make a couple more of these because you probably will hear through moments through the video that there is some people sat next to me playing cribbage currently, and if I don't make them drinks, they're going to.
This is lockdown life. Lockdown life.
There's not a lot I can do about it. I couldn't exactly kick them out the house for the night. You're not allowed to go anywhere, so they're stuck next to me.
It's a virtual bar.
As quiet as possible.
It's a virtual
Nothing
bar.
wrong with a virtual bar.
I might just get a knock on my neighbour's doors in a minute.
Does anyone want to join?
We've got ghosts in the house.
Cheers, guys.
That's more of a boys' cocktail.
Boysies. Everything's boysies and girlsies with you. It's like your explanation, which I found hilarious. Said and together.
But I mean, my all-time favourite drink is nothing complicated. It's the Moscow Mule, which is just ginger beer and vodka.
Great, classic cocktail.
Mint leaves in there, lime. Yeah, punch it up a bit, give it a good stir, get all the flavours out of the mint and thing. I mean, that is, as far as I'm concerned, like one of the all-time drinks. And yeah, that is a Boise's drink, maybe. It's not airs and graces. It's just.
I had many a night in the Big Easy drinking jugs of Moscow Mules when I was in my youth, in my 20s.
What was it? £5 for a big sugary cocktail.
Exactly.
I've got these great
Yeah.
metal mugs. They're like copper looking. They're cheap as chips online. You've got a group of people going around, you're doing a dinner party, you want to do something to show off. Get those out, fill them up with ice, mint, lime, vodka. There's a man that can drink.
Got a
There's
cocktail,
Joe.
Copes. Say hello.
Hey, Gobes.
Hey,
You going to
Kobe.
bed? It must be bedtime. I'll bring your cocktail up in a sec. You come to give me a kiss then. What are we going with then, Lexi? What have you got for us, love?
We're going with a Pisco Sour, which is a cocktail I had in Chile when I was in Chile last year. It's amazing. It's amazing. I think it's right up your street. It's sour, not sugary at all.
Boise?
and
Is it Boise?
It's a Boise come girly cocktail.
Yeah. Is that the first time you've had it then in Chile?
What's Pisco, Lexi?
Pisco's a spirit, so here we go. Oh, you can see I've may have made a dent in that.
Yeah, you have a bit.
Pisco is a spirit that's like it's like eau de vie, like your natural spirits. It's got very little flavour, no smell really at all. I suppose a bit like a vodka, but it's strong as anything. A little bit strong. It smells a bit like what's that stuff? It smells a bit like well, it smells like eau de vie or some kind of grappa. So it's like a grappa.
Nice.
Very typical of Chile, Peru, anywhere down there in South America. It's a great.
It's got me excited. You know why?
Why?
Because it's got the it's got the words piss in it, which means that we're going to get pissed drinking it. Is that true?
We are going to drink it. Right. So Pisco, widely available in online, but not available in supermarkets. So 50 mils of Pisco going in. 50 mils. With that, we're going to add 50 mils. I can't speak already. 50 mils of sugar syrup, which I made earlier. And then with the sugar syrup, I'm going to put in 50 mils of lime juice, which I've just squeezed, which is going to go everywhere. Okay.
No, she's got a steady hand, even if she's pissed.
That's what she said.
I can't speak. And then, so normally you put in egg white and on top of this, and then shake it up. But I'm going to use Aquafaba, which is purely water straight out of a tin of chickpeas, and it has the same effect as egg white. So that goes in on top. I'm going to throw in some crushed ice as well to chill it down.
So what is that effect then?
So it gives the same effect as egg white, so it fluffs up like egg white. But you know, it's suitable therefore for anyone who doesn't eat egg or doesn't like the thought of raw egg in their drink.
Vegans.
It has the same effect. So cocktail shaker. I haven't done this for such a long time. This could
Should
go
we do
all
the
wrong. Good shake. If you want to get that froth in your cocktail.
Alex, say that again.
It's like going back to the
Yeah. You can see it's starting to froth up.
You look like a rock chick.
That's right, Lexi. In the edit, I'll speed this up.
Oh, there we go. Okay. Okay, so then we're going to pour in. So a little froth on the top,
Yum.
and it's nice and it's like a smoky color, but slightly greeny. You can't really see anything because it's so bright in my kitchen.
Like a good sour should be.
Yeah, and then I'll just give it a little froth on top. Can you see the froth?
Yeah, I can.
Little head.
That's the pisk. Yeah.
Yeah.
Did you just offer me head?
The pisk is gonna go.
I'll cut that.
It's so
You
good.
won't.
It's so good. It's really limey. You can't really taste the booze at all. But you can definitely feel it. It's really limey. It's really cold. I mean, super cold, and bearing everything's been at room temperature apart from the ice, so it's super cold. The glass is definitely frosted. It's limey. It's zingy. Oh,
We got an ice cream headache.
it's definitely that mode. It doesn't. It literally doesn't taste sweet at all. There's no sweetness in it at all.
I love the idea of the aquafaba because I know so many people that do not do egg white in cocktails. The whole idea of raw egg, and that's not because they're vegan, vegetarian, whatever. It's just the whole idea of raw egg does not sit well with some
Squeamish.
people. But
Blood.
Whatever.
need
You
a
would love
shot for
this.
that.
A pair of you would love this. It's so delicious. It's just like drinking. I feel like I'm in the middle of Chile. Wow.
I thought you were good. That's Greece, isn't it? Right, where are we? I've just received an order. I've just received an order on our cocktail app for 2 coffee-based cocktails. So shall I see if I can come up with something?
Yeah, what have you got?
So, you know, the espresso martini, it became quite popular in the last couple of years.
That's Tom's
Yeah, and if
signature
you-
cocktail.
But if you like espresso, like I do, and you like vodka, what else is there? But this one is a little bit more, in the words of Alex, girlsy. Even though it's boozy, it's actually girlsy. It's a flat white version. Okay, so it's for those people that don't want that early morning shot.
Mhm.
So,
Are we making this all together?
I don't know. Yeah, if you're up for it,
I'm going to follow the fuck along because I'm thirsty.
I'll tell you. I'll go. Right. Shall I tell you what you need? 50 mils of Baileys, 25 mils of vodka, 25 mils of espresso. Whether you've got an instant espresso, even better from an espresso machine. Some ice cubes, and if you've got them, some coffee beans.
Coffee beans. I'm all out of coffee beans.
They're only to finish it. Right, so we're going to go in with, where's my Baileys? 50 mils of Baileys. Ice in the shaker. 50 mils. Boom. 25 mils. 25 mils of vodka.
25, yeah?
Yeah.
I'm going to go 35.
Well, actually, you know, I was just thinking the same. I'm going to go 30.
Oh, cheeky.
Oh, getting confident. Oh, 60.
you fiend, you.
So
25 mils of espresso coffee.
25 mils of espresso coffee.
Yeah.
Okay.
I'm going a bit more because I'm doing 3.
Your ice cubes are in. Put your lid on the shaker. Make sure it's nice and
there's no
firmly.
Kahlua in this one, though, because it's the flat white version.
No Kahlua. No, none at all. Different than the espresso martini. Give that a really good shake.
Oh, I can't do it
Keep
one
going
handed.
until you can't do any more.
That's looking frothy, mother.
Can you see that? Give it a little tap. Take your sieve. In it goes straight away.
Oh my God, that looks amazing.
Boom.
And then just get your coffee beans, and because they're a nice little foam, they'll sit lovely on top. Just stick 2 or 3 in each.
You seem to have 2 for the price of 1. Beautiful.
Beautiful, Maddie. Beautiful. Cheers, Stephen. So,
Yes.
I mean, this being the flat white, obviously in espresso martini, you get that classic dark
Yeah.
and then foam on top, and that's because you go in with the Kahlua, which
Yeah.
obviously double hit of coffee makes it that bit stronger. So if you're not a massive coffee fan, this is, or you don't like strong coffee, and this is probably the option
Yeah.
for you.
It is. You know the other thing you can do as well?
Oh man, that's beautiful.
You can add sweetener like agave.
Agave
You know
syrup.
this product? Yeah, agave syrup. Or you can put in your syrup if you want it a little bit more sugary, which I know the girls do sometimes.
That's delicious. I mean, I love an espresso martini. That's a classic drink for us lot after a night out.
I've just got to go and give these to the what's that guy with the bike with the box on the back? Deliveroo. I've just got to go and give them to him. He's going to take them home to the if they go to the old age pensioners home. I'll be back.
That is delicious. I definitely prefer the Kahlua version.
Yeah, I think that's preference, though, isn't it? Like me, I like the
but that's lovely. I mean, it's great after a piss goes out. I just feel like I have a productive day tomorrow.
See, I love the way you say tomorrow when you're pissed. Say it again.
Tomorrow.
So, tomorrow, somebody's got to run the business.
I haven't drunk for so long. I don't know.
You can vodka off. Vodka off. You know. I'm completely pisco soured.
Honestly, I feel hammered already.
cracking.
I'm gonna shall I let you into a little secret? I do too. It's probably I had a half a bottle of wine as well, or a bit more before it started.
Guys, I've had an emergency.
Okay.
Emergency is over. I found my beer.
Phew! We're going to make a raspberry caipirinha.
Yeah.
So this is a twist on the traditional one.
Sorry, did you say you're pissed on what?
a twist on the traditional one. So you need a nice little straight-sided traditional glass.
I don't have a traditional. I'm getting this check.
Okay, we're going to put 6. We're going to put 6 or 8 raspberries in your glass.
6 or 8, right? That's my limes have gone in then.
So we're doing limes. Okay. And then we're going to put your lime in. So I want 2 limes per portion.
2 quarters of lime.
2 quarters. Yep.
Yeah.
And then we're going to muddle them together. So crush them with your. So you want your raspberries mushed up, your lime mushed up.
I'm using the pestle stroke mortar. Nobody knows which is which. Which is it? Anybody know what? Which one is this?
Who cares?
Which one is this?
Who cares? And then we're going to put.
No, that's the pestle.
Wait. And then we're going to put in a teaspoon of sugar. Ideally Demerara, but it doesn't really matter.
Sugar helps the medicine go down.
I'm going what? A teaspoon per person.
A teaspoon per person, yeah. And that's going to sort of help crush the lime and the raspberries. And you really want that lime to be mushed in. If you're doing a traditional one like Stephen, you're literally trying to squeeze all that lime out with your Demerara sugar. So you've got a nice little pulp at the bottom, like that.
Yeah.
Beautiful. You really want that limey zest to come out. And then we're going to throw in 50 mils of cachaça. If you don't have cachaça, you can use Bacardi, you could use vodka, but traditionally you'd use cachaça, which is a Brazilian pure alcohol.
And this is 50 ml per person, yeah?
50 mils per person, yeah.
Perfect. I like getting pissed on a fucking Wednesday.
Guys, I got some really, really bad news.
What?
The cachaça, she gone.
You're out of it.
I managed to put 50 in there.
Perfect. And then you want to fill your glass or your shaker with ice, crushed ice. Loads of ice.
Well,
Like that.
unfortunately, oh God, Jesus, all over the floor. I'm out of crushed.
Just ice then. And then give it a really good stir. So you're chilling your drink now. You've got your alcohol in there, you've got your lime in there, raspberries. And
I
it's just
mean,
kind
this
of chilling it
looks
down.
and smells like fantastic.
Delicious.
My favorite cocktail of my
favourite
holidays.
cocktail. My favourite. The traditional one is my absolute favourite, but I think lots of people know how to do that. Okay.
You've got the
and then-
caipirinha, the caipiri Oscar. This is like a caipiri Oscar, but with a twist, yeah?
Exactly. And then I'm going to add to mine, be slightly quirky. I'm going to add a little sprig of coriander.
Oh, nice.
What are you going in with?
I'm going in with a bit of coriander. You could do mint. I quite like the savoury taste with a bit of coriander in there. If I was doing a traditional one, I'd definitely put in no herbage at all.
Alexi, I got this. I'm going in now with this. Oh, that is bang on the beach.
Oh man, I am making a mess all over my lap. Oh my fucking God, that is insane.
So good.
How's that?
Oh.
Mm. This one says good night.
Chin chin.
Cheers, guys.
Mm,
Oh man.
Mm.
so good.
Mm.
It's
That
not
is
sweet.
beautiful.
It's got a little hint of raspberry booze. So good, so cold.
Do you know what? Even though I'm tasting the traditional one, I've got an exact flavor. I get an exact flavor for your one with the raspberry and coriander. The coriander is a great idea against the raspberry.
It really works well. Really works well.
This is a Boise cocktail, as Lexi would call it.
That's definitely a Boise cocktail. And Stephen, you could go even punchier on the lime with the traditional one, I think.
Yeah. Well, it's almost like traditional lemonade in its look, but it's not if you taste it.
I think the best way to drink it is with a straw, actually with a straw, because then you get the sugar. Yeah, you get that little sugar hit at the bottom, and then you suddenly it starts to melt and then go through it. Oh my God, it's so amazing.
I always
Tom's got it.
think when I get to the end of the cocktail, I'm always gutted, but there's always another little bit of sugar. There's always another little bit of alcohol in the lime if you just keep going and squeezing.
Cheers, guys.
If I had made this in each individual glass, I mean, this is almost like what most people would think is a mojito, isn't it? The way that it's made, the sugar, the lime.
No mint, obviously. That's the only difference. No mint.
Right, I've just got to check for the shakes on the next drink. I've just got to check for the shakes.
What are we doing next, Tom?
So we're B52ing.
I hope I haven't got to work tomorrow.
So we're going to want some Kahlua.
Right.
Hello.
We're going to want some Baileys.
La Bellies.
Now, traditionally, I believe, I may be mistaken, they're talking about raspberry mousses in the background, so I'm going to ask them to shut up for a
There
second.
was a raspberry mousse.
I like in my B52 a Grand Marnier, an orange
Okay.
liqueur. but
I'm going to go Cointreau.
Cointreau works fine. Cointreau, perfect. Any light spirit would work at this point. So you could go tequila, you could go white rum. What else could you use? What other light spirits are there? I mean, anything. I mean, the stronger you can go.
I know. What about triple sec?
Oh, beautiful. And that would work really well as well, because you'd have that really clear top, really light spirit. But what you don't want to do, when you're layering something, you have to think of your densities. So you can layer anything. Now, the heavier something is, it's going to sit closer to the bottom. And
So I'm on the bottom. Yeah, I'm on the bottom. Yeah, we've got that. We've got that.
They're still going on about the raspberry
Caipirinha.
caipirinha in the background. How are they?
Very nice, thank you.
I think they're enjoying it. They're playing crib and drinking cocktails. So
Fechou boca.
Push stage.
Fechou boca. They did.
Hmm.
Shut your mouth.
he's still enjoying his. Right, yeah. So when you're layering cocktails, you need to think density. So the thicker the denser your spirit is, that needs to go in first. And then going up, they're pissed. Then going up through, you need to go lighter and lighter.
Yeah.
So we're going to start, because Bailey's and Kahlua are both quite dense both quite dense spirits.
Okay.
Right.
Yep.
I am actually feeling the pressure slightly, because I've had a few drinks now, and it does ask for a slightly steady hand.
Okay.
You're also going to want
right,
a little
okay.
teaspoon. If your teaspoon's
Oh.
cold, that will improve your chances of doing this correctly.
Okay.
Right. So, starting with the dark stuff, Kahlua.
Hello.
We're going thirds of each. So you want to go a third? Well done,
So on
mate.
your so Tom, on your teaspoon, you pour it in, yeah?
The first one you don't necessarily need to do on the teaspoon, but that's fine.
So a third of Kahlua, yeah?
A third of Kahlua, yeah. I'm going to try and do this quite evenly.
Yeah.
I've got a wandering eye already, which bodes really well. Right, Kahlua's done. Now the next part is very important to use your teaspoon. Place your teaspoon
Oh, the
into
bucket
your shot
teaspoon.
glass.
Yeah.
I'm going to do this with my right hand because I'm not left-handed. Oh, God. Right.
Hey! Olé!
Right. So I'm going to do this. I'm going to hold the teaspoon with my left hand. I'm
Yeah.
going to take my Baileys with my right hand. I am then going to pour.
Tom,
Why
Tom,
did we do this last after I've been drinking all evening?
Tom, are you touching cloth? Are you touching the liquid?
Yeah. You just want to touch cloth.
Yeah.
Only
okay.
just want to touch cloth. I mean, I don't want to take it
Yeah.
too far where there's a mess. So you're
And what
just
are we looking
touching
at? A
liquid,
third,
and then on the back
yeah?
of your
A third.
spoon, you want
Yeah.
to very gently pour your Baileys. And as you can see here, it's working quite well.
Oh no,
I'm gonna
mine's
stop
really
there.
curdled.
Lexi, you're not touching cloth enough.
No,
Oh,
I
no, you've
clearly
done it
not.
great. You've rescued. I
Okay.
can suggest one thing though, Alex. If you are
Yeah.
working in a bar, do not lick the spoon between pouring punters' drinks.
What drink? Tom. Sorry, between what drinks?
Nice. I'll take two of those. Right, I'm going to try and do these without.
Greg
making a
Wallace
mess.
does not like double dippers.
Oh. Okay.
So I'm going to just for a point of difference, and I'm going to go blue balls. I'm going to go balls rather on this one. I'm going to go for triple sec, yeah?
Right, and now, same principle as last time. I'm going Grand
Touching
Marnier.
cloth.
I'm going to
touching
go just touching cloth. Just touching cloth. And I'm going to pour. Oh, I've f***ed the first one up. I've messed the first one up. Right. I'm going to remove the first one because I've messed that up. I'm now going to attempt my second one.
Mine is so curdled. It's
Mine is on the money.
Right, we've managed the second one. We're now going in with the third one. Right.
nice.
Well
Mine
done,
is
Stephen.
definitely curdled.
Tom, can I just say something a minute? Alex looks like she's going home.
Mine looks like a gorilla snot.
My favorite. Do you know gorilla is an acronym for girls?
Right, I'm going to drink the curdled one because I messed the first one up.
Are we down in
Stephen,
the
can
one?
we just have one more look at yours quickly for the perfect specimen of a
For the
laid
money shot.
cocktail? Look at
The
that.
money shot.
Mine's a perfect specimen. Mine's a perfect specimen. Whereas your two look like specimens.
Okay.
Here it goes.
I'm doing a double. Oh my god, that's so delicious. Right, I'm gonna try again. This is my favorite so far. Okay, I'm gonna lure this one. Lure. I don't know what you mean.
You're doing it. That's good. That's good. That's good. That's good. No, don't. Licking the spoon between servings is worrying me.
I know what you mean. Okay, and then Quantro. Quantro, wake up, girl. Oh my god, I'm spilling most of it on the surface.
That's looking good, Lexi.
Dudes. Look at this bad boy.
Oh, looking much better.
Just as we are doing this on St. Paddy's Day, I know it isn't St. Paddy's Day, but we're filming it on St. Paddy's Day. I just feel it's right to have a baby Guinness with my friends.
Yeah. Lucy's going to do this shot.
Oh, I don't like the look of that.
Get it in.
What is it?
It's lovely. Just down in a one. Coach her on, guys. One,
Go on, Luce, go on, Luce, down in one.
one.
Down in one, down in one.
Come on, get it down in one. Oh, she's talking about it. It's all lovely stuff. No. Down.
I can see.
We like to drink with Lucy because Lucy is our mate. Whee! Oh, bless her cotton little socks.
That's the best.
A baby Guinness. Oh, that looks
Guinness, Bailey's, Kahlua.
Do it.
We're not even recording, Tom. All right.
Where we are, I've just put record on, so we need to do a good night from Tool Kitchen.
Tom,
You
come
need
up
to
a
get your
bit.
chair up first.
Fuck, I can't get my feet in the right place.
Tom, can you? That's it. Get up, Tom.
Alexa, sofa light orange, living room light red.
Okay.
Alexa, sofa light red.
Even Alexa don't listen to you, Tom.
Alexa, table light pink.
Okay.
Right, that'll do.
Alexa, close the fucking fridge door.
Oh, I didn't find a device.
She can't understand Welsh.
Alexa.
Dad, it's dinner ready because I'm gonna fucking eat.
15 minutes.
Right, cracking. I'm off now.
Service. Right. So, if you join us now, it's been a brilliant night. If you saw us live, we had a great time. We are clearly at the end of the end now. Tom, how are you feeling?
Stephen, I've been in better places in my life. I mean, I don't know if anyone's seen the film With Nail and I, but anything you can take, I can take more of. That's all I'm gonna say.
Lexi, what were you, Lev?
Well, I agree with the sentiments of Withnail and I, but yeah, top night, been great.
I
A
couldn't think
few
of a
cheap
better.
cocktails.
Monty,
yeah.
you terrible!
No, I
Monty!
couldn't think of a better
Monty!
analogy or a better film to draw comparisons with Nail and I. However, you know, we went online tonight to just say, do you know what we're going to be doing next week? Get over there and see that. And we ended up doing about 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, maybe even 9 or 10 more cocktails on the fly, whilst getting absolutely hammered. And this is the after party.
That's what Big Tom's cooking for us tonight.
We've got garlic bread, we've got chicken, we've got. What are you cooking, chef?
I'm
Unions.
doing a pasta chicken especial.
Pasta chicken especial is what he said.
How's that chef's words for whatever the fuck I got left over?
Yeah.
You know the one. You knows it. You knows it. It's called
Oh.
It's called bottom of the fridge, apparently.
Oh, Tom, what do you would say if you need a wee? My willy's full.
My willy, I need a wee. Liv, can you take my willy for a wee?
It's been totes mosh, guys.
Take some mosh. Cheers and
Thanks.
scone.
Lex, what's happening with this thing?
What thing?
Oh yeah, we were gonna say goodnight. We were gonna say goodnight on recording, weren't we?
Oh,
Right, guys.
Right, cheers and scone. Mwah. Right, guys, good night.
I can't believe.
Lovely long time.
Ma.
Ciao.
Bye.
Bye.
Good night, you two.
Good night, you two. You two.
Cheers. Bye.